is finally over. The clouds are breaking up. I can see the sky. I woke up in the morning and I didn't reach for you. The sky outside the window was a brilliant, startling blue. I walked into the bathroom and I looked into the glass, expecting all the shadows of the tragedy to pass. But my eyes were clear and steady and my breathing wasn't tight. I survived the heavy darkness of a never-ending night. The well is finally empty, the reservoir is dry. I've run out of the sorrow, I've forgotten how to cry. And the final tear is falling, washing down the drain. I'm stepping completely out of the pouring rain. The grieving is concluded, the mourning is complete. I'm standing here with steady ground beneath my feet. I loved you to the limit, I loved you to the bone, but I'm finally making peace with walking on my own. Yeah, the healing has begun. The final tear is falling. I held your faded photograph and didn't fall apart. I felt a quiet stillness in the center of my heart. The memory is a painting that I'm hanging on the wall, instead of a heavy anchor that is waiting for the fall. I'm sweeping up the pieces of the porcelain we broke. I'm opening the windows to clear away the smoke. It's a beautiful surrender to realize it's done, and to turn my weary shoulders back toward the rising sun. 'Cause the final tear is falling, washing down the drain. I'm stepping completely out of the pouring rain. The grieving is concluded, the mourning is complete. I'm standing here with steady ground beneath my feet. I loved you to the limit, I loved you to the bone, but I'm finally making peace with walking on my own. Yeah, the healing has begun. The final tear is falling. I thought I'd drown forever in the ocean of my grief. I thought I'd never make it to the safety of the reef, but I swam through all the wreckage and I made it to the set. I'm stepping on the shoreline of a brand new open land. I'm finally breathing. I'm finally breathing. The final tear is falling, washing down the drain. I'm stepping completely out of the pouring rain. The grieving is concluded, the mourning is complete. I'm standing here with steady ground beneath my feet. I loved you to the limit, I loved you to the bone, but I'm finally making peace with walking on my own. Yeah, the healing has begun. The final tear is falling. Cheeks are dry, head held high, walking in the light. I'm okay. The room is perfectly still. The mirror shows me the truth. There's nowhere left to point the finger. I keep replaying the argument, pausing on the frame where the spark of a disagreement turned into a heavy flame. You were asking for a harbor, I was acting like a storm. I let the coldness settle in where it used to be so warm. I could blame it on the timing, could blame it on the stress. I could invent 100 reasons for this complicated mess, but the silence in the hallway is a devastating sound, and I'm the one who burned our sanctuary straight into the ground. And I'm blaming myself for this, carrying the heavy stone. I built a wall around my heart, and now I'm dying here alone. I held the delicate glass, and I watched it as it fell. I locked the door from the inside, and I trapped us in the cell. There is no one else to accuse, no alibi to find. I'm just a prisoner of the wreckage that I left behind. Yeah, the fault is entirely mine. I'm blaming myself for this. I walk around the neighborhood beneath the amber street lights, remembering the gentleness of all our early nights. I traded in a diamond for a handful of dirt, and I became the architect of all your deepest hurt. Every tear that fell from you was a poison I supplied, a consequence of all the foolish, selfish things I hide. I'm standing in the fallout, staring at the ash, realizing I was the one who engineered the crash. 'Cause I'm blaming myself for this, carrying the heavy stone. I built a wall around my heart, and now I'm dying here alone. I held the delicate glass, and I watched it as it fell. I locked the door from the inside, and I trapped us in the cell. There is no one else to accuse, no alibi to find. I'm just a prisoner of the wreckage that I left behind. Yeah, the fault is entirely mine. I'm blaming myself for this. I'd give anything to go back and just swallow down my pride. I'd rewrite every single terrible thing that I justify. But you can't put the pieces together once the vase is swept away, and the ghost of my mistake is the only thing that's gonna stay. It's all my fault. I'm blaming myself for this, carrying the heavy stone. I built a wall around my heart, and now I'm dying here alone. I held the delicate glass, and I watched it as it fell. I locked the door from the inside, and I trapped us in the cell. There is no one else to accuse, no alibi to find. I'm just a prisoner of the wreckage that I left behind. Yeah, the fault is entirely mine. I'm blaming myself for this, just looking in the mirror. No one else to blame. I broke us, I'm sorry. The ink is finally dry, the story has been told. It's time to lay it down. I traced the faded letters on the heavy yellow page, a chronicle of everything, the passion and the rage. We wrote 1,000 beautiful and terrifying lines, caught between the margins and the shifting of the signs. I can see the teardrops where the heavy words bled through, and the golden glow in paragraphs entirely about you. But the binding is unraveling, the spine is wearing thin, and I've reached the very ending of the world we're living in. And I'm closing the final chapter, shutting the heavy cover, saying a quiet thank the dedication one last time before I go. Remembering the fire and the after-burning glow. We try to stretch the middle out and make the plot line bend, but every single paperback eventually has an end. I don't regret a single word, the triumphs or the scars, the nights we spent shivering underneath the falling stars. But staying in this narrative is tearing at my seams. I have to wake up fully from this library of dreams, 'cause I'm closing the final chapter, shutting the heavy cover, saying a quiet thank you to the friend and to the lover. I am putting it on the shelf, right beneath the fading light, letting all the memories drift away into the night. There is nothing left to edit, there is nothing left to say, just a bittersweet surrender as I finally walk away. Yeah, the story is complete, closing the final chapter. I used to be so terrified of reaching the last page, afraid to step completely off the center of the stage. But there's a gorgeous freedom in accepting that it's done. I'm stepping from the paper out into the rising sun. The ending is a start. Closing the final chapter, shutting the heavy cover, saying a quiet thank you to the friend and to the lover. I'm putting it on the shelf, right beneath the fading light, letting all the memories drift away into the night. There is nothing left to edit, there is nothing left to say, just a bittersweet surrender as I finally walk away. Yeah, the story is complete, closing the final chapter, setting down the pen, turning off the lamp, walking from the room. The end. I saw the picture today. You look so happy, and I just stared at the screen. I walked past the coffee shop on 2nd Avenue, the one where we painted a future entirely out of blue. There's a couple in the corner booth holding on to hands, making all the promises and drawing up the plans. I stood outside the window, freezing in the cold, watching someone else get the chance to grow old with the only person that I ever really loved, while the heavy gray clouds just gathered up above. And it could have been us, laughing in the light. It could have been us, making everything right. I'm living with the ghost of a beautiful design that I foolishly let slip right through these hands of mine. I'm staring at a masterpiece, but footstep that is never gonna fall. I traded our forever for a foolish petty pride, and now I have to live with the emptiness inside. Every time I close my eyes, I see the alternate timeline where the ending of the story was perfectly divine. But reality's a heavy stone sitting on my chest, because the truth is that I failed the only meaningful test. 'Cause it could have been us, laughing in the light. It could have been us, making everything right. I'm living with the ghost of a beautiful design that I foolishly let slip right through these hands of mine. I'm staring at a masterpiece belonging to someone new, knowing deep inside my soul it could have been me and you. Yeah, it could have been us. I hope they treat you better than I ever figured how. I hope they see the absolute magic in you right now. But it kills me to the bone that I'm just a lesson learned, while you are living out the heaven that I completely burned. It should have been me. Should have been me. Could have been us, laughing in the light. It could have been us, making everything right. I'm living with the ghost of a beautiful design that I foolishly let slip right through these hands of mine. I'm staring at a masterpiece belonging to someone new, knowing deep inside my soul it could have been me and you. Just a face in the crowd, just a stranger now, living with the loss. It could have been us. The script is crumpled up, the spotlights are blinding. I can't remember my lines. I've been wearing this costume for most of the year, smiling so wide that it covers the tear. We danced on the stage and we hit every mark, but the backstage is empty, the dressing room's dark. I'm tired of projecting my voice to the back. I'm tired of defending the things that we lack. The audience thinks that it's all going well, but this beautiful theater is starting to smell. So let the curtains fall right now, bring down the heavy rain. I'm taking back every single lie that I said. I'm dropping the character, leaving the stage. I'm walking right out of this gilded old cage. There is no grand finale, no triumphant bow. I just want the curtains to fall right now. Fall right now. The orchestra's waiting for me to begin, to play out the hero and take on the sin. But my hands are both shaking, my makeup is cracked, and the props on the table are carelessly stacked. We put on a masterpiece, a tragic display, but reality's waiting just outside the play. I look at the balcony, look at the floor, and I realize I don't wanna act anymore. 'Cause let the curtains fall right now, bring down the heavy rain. I'm taking back every single lie that I said. I'm dropping the character, leaving the stage. I'm walking right out of this gilded old cage. tragedy past. I wanna feel something that's totally real. I wanna remember just how I should feel. Bring it all down. Taking back every single lie that I said. I'm dropping the character, leaving the stage. I'm walking right out of this gilded old cage. There is no grand finale, no triumphant bow. I just want the curtains to fall right now. Just a heavy velvet hitting the wooden floor. The lights go out. It's over. The dirt is completely dry. The season is over, but something is growing. I walked out to the garden at the back of the estate, where the iron vines are twisting on the rusted broken gate. I came to pay respects to all the things we left behind, to bury all the memories that are tangling up my mind. But standing in the shadows where the sun can never reach is a twisted kind of miracle, a terrifying breach. The stems are black and brittle and the leaves are turning gray, but there's a heavy sweet perfume that just won't fade away. And I'm looking at dead flowers in bloom, glowing in the gloom, a beautiful catastrophe rising from the tomb. We started all the sunlight, we left it in the cold, but this twisted little tragedy refuses to get old. I'm fascinated by the rot, I'm captivated by the doom, caught inside the magic of these dead flowers in bloom. Yeah, dead flowers in bloom. I kneel down in the gravel and I reach out for a thorn. It draws a drop of crimson on the day that it was born. It's feeding on the poison that we poured into the earth, a violently unnatural and captivating birth. This is exactly how we love, this is exactly how we fought, a masterpiece of agony that cannot be untaught. We killed it 100 times, we ripped it from the ground, but the ghost of our devotion is the only thing I found. 'Cause I'm looking at dead flowers in bloom, glowing in the gloom, a stars to settle. I'm stepping down. I punched my ticket at the station 20 years ago. I rode the siren machine through the rain and the snow. I've seen the painted deserts and the cities made of glass, watching a million different lives just blurring past. But the coal is burning low and the fire's going blind. I've left the heavy baggage and the compromises behind. I'm looking out the window at the setting of the sun, knowing in my bones that the traveling is done. And this is the end of the line, the very last stop. I've poured out my spirit right down to the drop. There is no more track laid out ahead in the sand. I'm stepping out of the car with an empty hand. I've outrun the devil, I've outrun the time, but I'm finally stepping off at the end of the line. Yeah, the end of the line. I hear the conductor blowing on the final whistle blow, a heavy hollow sound letting everybody know. I gather up my coat and I pull down my brim, stepping from the shadows where the light is getting dim. I don't have a map for the wilderness out there, just the desert wind blowing through the quiet air. But there's a kind of peace in having nowhere left to go, a sudden total silence that I've never got to know. Cause this is the end of the line, the very last stop. I poured out my spirit right down to the drop. There is no more track laid out ahead in the sand. I'm stepping out of the car with an empty head. I've outrun the devil, I've outrun the time, but I'm finally stepping off at the end of the line. Yeah, the end of the line. I spent my whole life looking for a better place to be, thinking that the distance would eventually set me free. But you can't outride the shadows that are living in your chest. Sometimes you have to stop the wheel and lay it all to rest. Let the engine die. I've reached the end of the line, the very last stop. I've poured out my spirit right down to the drop. There is no more track laid out ahead in the sand. I'm stepping out of the car with an empty hand. I've outrun the devil, I've outrun the time, but I'm finally stepping off at the end of the line. Just the desert dust, just the cooling steel. No more moving forward. The end of the line. The end of the line. Calling midnight, I always answer. I should know better. The neon sign is buzzing through the blinds. I'm pacing circles, losing my mind. You said you'd be here half an hour ago. I'm watching headlights moving fast and slow. My friends all tell me that I'm playing with fire, but I'm a moth drawn right to the wire. Cause I'm a fool for your love, a clown in your play. I'm letting you pull all my logic away. I paint on a smile while you're pulling the strings, ignoring the hurt that your gravity brings. I know it's a trap, but I'm taking the shot. cheek. And just like that, my knees are turning weak. I memorize the lies you said as true, wasting the golden hours of my youth. 'Cause I'm a fool for your love, a clown in your play. I'm letting you pull all my logic away. I paint on a smile while you're pulling the strings, ignoring the hurt that your gravity brings. I know it's a trap, but I'm taking the shove. Yeah, I'm just a fool for your love. Yeah, a fool for your love. A fool for your love. Yeah. I tell myself tomorrow is the day. I'll pack my bags and finally walk away. But then you look at me with those dark eyes, and I'm surrendering to all the lies. I just can't break the chain. Cause I'm a fool for your love, a clown in your play. I'm letting you pull all my logic away. I paint on a smile while you're pulling the strings, ignoring the hurt that your gravity brings. I know it's a trap, but I'm taking the shove. Yeah, I'm just a fool for your love. Just a clown dancing on your string. I keep coming back. A fool. I look in the mirror and I don't know who that is. Nothing's there. The camera flashes and they tell me to pose. I fake a laugh but the emptiness shows. I pull the corners of my mouth to my eyes, a painted on face just to cover the lies. But the muscles are heavy, the feeling is gone. I don't even know what I'm putting on. I'm forgetting how to smile. It's been gone for a while. The joy just drained right out of my face, leaving a cold and hollow space. I try to remember the light in my eyes, but I'm forgetting how to smile. Friends tell a joke and the whole table roars. I'm staring blankly at the hardwood floors. I mimic the motions, I practice the grace, just to blend in with the human race. But inside the engine is quiet and dead, just a heavy gray fog inside of my head. I'm forgetting how to smile. It's been gone for a while. The joy just drained right out of my face, leaving a cold and hollow space. I try to remember the light in my eyes, but I'm forgetting how to smile. but the reflection just stares right back. I'm forgetting how to smile. It's been gone for a while. The joy just drained right out of my face, leaving a cold and hollow space. I try to remember the light in my eyes, but I'm forgetting how to smile. Just a blank slate, nothing left to show, fading out. I forgot. Can't sleep, can't think, you're still here. I lock the doors and pull the shades, but your memory never fades. I see a silhouette in the hall, watch your shadow dance on the wall. I pour a drink to numb the sting, but the silence makes your voice ring. Every corner of this empty place is reflecting your phantom face. I close my eyes, but the visions stay. I tell myself that you walked away, but the truth is hiding in the dark. You left a haunted house inside my heart. There are ghosts in my head tonight, floating in the artificial light. Wearing your clothes, speaking your name, driving me slowly, beautifully insane. I'm trapped in a maze of the things we said, living with the ghosts in my head. I hear your footsteps on the floor, even though you don't live here anymore. I reach out to touch your skin, but my fingers just pull the cold air in. Friends tell me that I need to move on, but how do you bury something that isn't gone? You're a specter living in my brain, and I'm addicted to the beautiful pain. I close my eyes, but the visions stay. I tell myself that you walked away, but the truth is hiding in the dark. You left a haunted house inside my heart. There are ghosts in my head tonight, floating in the artificial same. I'm trapped in a maze of the things we said, living with the ghost in my head.